Shalom. All praises, all power, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakaha Kodash, Yahweh, being the name of the Father, who the world everybody calls God, Yahweh, meaning He exists. Bahashem, meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, who the world everybody calls Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai, meaning He is salvation. Bahashem, in the name, Rakaha Kodash, Spirit Holy. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach one rule, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akyam, the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, pushing this truth at risk of their own lives throughout the four corners of the earth. To the Agwathim listening, learning, sincerity, and the truth in the sound, Shalom. Akyam meaning brothers, Agwathim meaning sisters, Shalom meaning peace be unto you. This is your brother Shema from the GMS Toronto camp here in Toronto, here with another lesson. All right, we'll get right into it. We see this Amazon strike. We'll watch a video, and Lord willing, we'll attach some scriptures.
And how many packages are you usually delivering a day?
Currently, I'm delivering anywhere from 300 to 400 packages a day.
A typical day, I always exceed 300.
300 to 400 packages.
To 400 packages.
It's become the new normal for 350 packages. Years ago, that was only during peak. Would you ever see 350 packages? Now it's gone crazy. That shouldn't be a doable route, 350.
Yeah, me personally, I'll pee in bottles at work every day. I mean, it's like a common thing that we're doing, you know?
Someone on the other side told me that he had to pee in bottles on the job to hit all of his stops. You hear stuff like that?
Absolutely. I'm guilty of the same thing. In the last 6 months, I think I've used the public restroom about 5 times.
You don't even have time between stops to...
No, because we're held to a quota.
So I imagine if you're delivering more packages, that means you guys get paid more, right?
Absolutely not. We don't get paid per package. We get paid hourly.
So what kind of raise have you seen? You must have gotten a huge raise if you're doing double the packages, right?
Absolutely not.
So your wages have stayed stagnant?
I'm at $22.75 after 6 years. This new raise that went out for the minimum wage, $21.50. I'm at $22.75.
So what's it like living off $22.75 in this area? I mean, are you able to make it? Like, what are you hearing from your coworkers?
No, I'm the sole provider. I have 5 daughters. I have 3 still left at home. The other 2 are grown. So I budget every payday, every last dollar. And I can't afford the little things in life. Those are the things I'm fighting for. We're not greedy. We want a fair day's pay for a hard day's work.
We do, I would say, get paid just a bit more. I think it's like maybe 75 cents more because there's 2 different vans here. You got a step van and then you have the Ford Transits. And we're step van drivers, so we used to have that incentive of $1 more, but now we're even across the table.
So that's the price of having to pee in a bottle at work is 75 cents an hour.
75 cents. Some people get 10 cents, sometimes less, so.
And how many packages are you usually delivering a day?
Gone, right? The laborers, they're mad, right? The cost of living, right? That's the cost of living is becoming unsustainable, right? Meanwhile, the corporate elites continue to get richer. These banking cartels continue to get richer, and the laborers. Every time you turn on the news, another union is striking. They just finished a strike up here in Canada. Canada Post workers were striking, right? And no agreement was made, but the Minister of Labor, I believe, he ordered them. He ordered them back. He ordered the employees, the striking workers, back to work. Right, and said they'll revisit it in June, Salakia, May, right? But people are mad. This is scripture I wanted, because that lady there said she's unable to make ends meet, right? And Some of those people being interviewed were Jakes. You could tell in the spirit. Some of them were Jakes, Northern Kingdom. Some of them were Speckled Bird. And some of them were Edomites. But the cost of living is unsustainable, and it's only a matter of time. I'm rambling. Let me get to the scripture. Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much and bring in little, right? You're working, and your money that comes in is not enough. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes, right? As your money comes, it's allocated for. As your money, as you get your check, it's finished. Your cost of living eats up that whole check. There's nothing left, right? Just like a bag of holes in it. You put money in it, coins, shekels. The coins are going to fall out of the bag. Right? Jake has this term in the world, I'm getting the bag. You're getting the bag with holes in it. Right? But it's only a matter of time before these elites, because these elites are beta testing Amazon drone delivery. Right? Amazon has overhauled its drone delivery with the public. Is Amazon's drone delivery finally ready for prime time? Amazon's Prime Air progress meets reality in drone delivery. Amazon has launched our most advanced delivery drone yet, right? So this drone delivery, right now they're working out the kinks, right? Because UBI is coming whether you want to believe it or not. Right? Scriptures say there shall be no work for Egypt, neither the head or tail, branch or rush may do. Isaiah 19, verse 15. And it reads, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, right? Spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom, which is America, America the Great, Babylon the Great, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do, right? All levels of employment, there's going to be no work. Supervisors, the suits, the executives, the grunt workers, the blue collar, the white collar, right? And this is all according to prophecy, right? Scripture says when he is about to, in the fullness of his sufficiency. Let's close with that, right? Because we're seeing the controlled demolition of America the Great, Babylon the Great. The Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is putting the spirit on these ruling class elites to forward with the NWO agenda, right? Which will ultimately lead to the CHIP, the Revelation 13 verse 16 on down, right? All kinds of unions are striking. All kinds of layoffs are taking place simultaneously. Job 20 verse 22, KJV. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits, right? In the fullness of his sufficiency, right? At the apex of his success, right? America the Great, Babylon the Great, he shall be in straits, a position of difficulty. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him, NLT. In the midst of plenty, they will run into trouble and be overcome by misery. Let's look at this word, the wicked. Every hand of the wicked will come upon him, right? We see striking unions all coast to coast. The wicked, Strong's H 6001, Amal, right? Laborer, sufferer, wretched one, laborer, workman, sufferer, right? Scripture say when the wicked, let me get it, I'm butchering it. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Proverbs 29, verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, right? And worldwide, right? Predominantly, beginning with America the Great, Babylon the Great, the people are in a state of misery, right? And it's going to continue to get worse, All right, let's close. 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. Right? There's a lot of joblessness going on right now. There's a lot of homelessness going on right now. There's a lot of strikes. People need more money. They can't keep up with inflation. Right? You got this tariff tax being threatened from DT 45 to be put on Mexico and Canada, right? A 25% tax. That instantly makes products more expensive up here, right? It's gonna drive a lot of businesses out of business. A lot of small mom and pop businesses that rely on shipping their goods south of the border, they're gonna go out of business. Right? There's a lot of joblessness going on right now. It's just not being the governing bodies are not being honest. They're giving you a rose lens glasses look at things, telling you everything's going to be fine. Right? The vibration of Christmas. People out here are in misery. Right? The mirth. Let's get that real quick. The mirth of the land, right? It's being visited. Isaiah 24. I'm just flowing in the spirit. Isaiah 24. Isaiah 24 and 8 in the NLT. The cheerful sound of tambourines is stilled. The happy cries of celebration are heard no more. The melodious chords of the harp are silent. Right, that Christmas vibration spirit of years past. The Lord's visiting that, man. The Lord is snatching that away from you heathens, man, and you wicked 2/3 Jakes. Verse 9, NLT, Isaiah 24:9. Gone are the joys of wine and song. Alcoholic drink turns bitter in the mouth. Right? Yeah. You drink to drown your sores and you're getting vexed. You're pissed off. You're blackout wasted, blackout drunk. Right? And you wake up with a hangover. Right? You're trying to drown your sorrows. You get angry. And you pass out and you wake up and you're still angry. Right? Let's close. Right? People can't afford to live, man. 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Right? Many great miseries is coming. Right? To Babylon the Great, America the Great, which is historically very proud. Right? It's going to get worse. Right? The time of Jacob's trouble is going to be no joke. Right? The Lord is causing the curses, Deuteronomy 30 and 7, to fall upon thy enemies, roughly paraphrasing. Right? Jacob's always lived in squalor, barely making it, barely treading water, just making ends meet. These things are falling on these Edomites. These things are falling on these Edomites, and they're unfamiliar with it. Right? You have 8 generation, 9 generation, 10 generation deep Edomites with wealth, generational wealth, and they're starting to struggle. So with that, Kalala Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, or teach one rule well. Shalom to the hopeful elect.